of you know, this has been an interesting process, but a very exciting year. And Chairman Walsh has been tremendous in his support and really standing up on principle. Because his bottom line is beating Tim Bishop, making sure that we bring back and install conservative Republican principles in Congress. So I wanted to thank the chairman for everything he has done and his committee. I'll take a second and recognize some of the elected officials who are here. The Brookhaven Town Receiver, Mark Rosen. Jesse Garcia and the Republican Party. South Hampton Councilman Jim Malone. Incredibly an honor for me that you've come out to help this campaign. And like me, many of you have never been involved before, but you simply had enough. And you look at the people we have right now representing us in Congress, and you can't believe the incompetence. You can't believe the fact that most of these people have never been in the real world, and that their only focus seems to be getting reelected. And while they're doing that, they're hurting our country. So to take the line that other people are using, it is time to take back our country. It's time to fix these problems. It's time to return us back to these basic principles that has made this truly the greatest country, not only in the world, but in the history of the world. Yeah. Because of all your hard work, you know, the campaign has been flourishing. We have over, I think we have now 600 volunteers across the 7 towns. We've raised a great deal of money. We have more money now on hand than Tim Bishop does. Wow. We're fortunate enough to get the endorsements from almost all the elected officials in Smithtown came out and endorsed the campaign. There's tremendous excitement, and Tim Bishop is worried. I'm not sure if everybody saw, there was an article in the East Hampton paper. There's been, a lot of concern that the oil spill has actually come and hit us here on Long Island. So the supervisor of East Hampton, Bill Wilkinson, has decided to come together and have a summit to talk about the issues associated with that oil spill. So it's good at it. So, and as part of that summit, Bill Wilkinson invited elected officials, and he invited people who were just interested in what's happening to our community. And that includes, I'm happy to say, myself and my campaign. So when Tim Bishop heard that, he went crazy. And he actually picked up the phone, and he told Bill Wilkinson, and this shows you what the problem is in Washington today, the problem with Tim Bishop. He said, don't you understand this is an election year? You need to go and disinvite Altschuler. So that's the problem we're facing right now. We're talking about a problem that's going to have a tremendous effect on our economy, on the fishermen. People are going to have to shut down the fisheries. It's a problem for our ecology. It's a problem for our children. And Tim Bishop is playing politics with it. And I say enough with that. And we need to make a change, and with your help, we can do it.
Yeah!
Please eat the food, kids, and everybody else get the balloons from the balloon man. And if you have any questions or anything, I'm here the whole time. I would love to answer anything and talk about anything. And thank you so much for all of your effort. I really, really